Mexico when it opens, gonna be a long story, alright? So look, I said this again and again and again and again. I got 5% N-word.
What did he say?
Crazy, I know, right? Who would have guessed? Black dude got 5% N-word. How the hell does that work? So look, I used to work at this one job for corporate. I used to serve at this restaurant for like 3 years, right? Give or take. And one night, I end up walking like through the kitchen with a bunch of dishes in my hand. So I'm hearing part of a conversation between the dishwasher, like some white short dude, and some busters. They black, obviously. And I'm hearing something like, oh no, I would never use it like that or that, but like I used the buh ending or something like that. So I'm piecing together the conversation. He talk about nibba, not guh. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. A little small conversation, right? Blah blah blah. But you can tell some people getting a little heated up. I don't know if they heard guh or what, or they're just upset that he even said anything close to it. Blah blah blah, right? So I make a little joke at the end. I'm walking away. I'm probably like 10 feet away now at this point. And I go, oh, what's good, my nibba? Like I repeated, the butt. I ain't even say the guh. Like I'm just trolling, bro. But I remember one of the older ladies, sweet lady by the way, she came up to me and said, don't ever let nobody call you, a nigga or anything like that, right? Blah blah blah. Because nigga means dirty or something like that, blah blah blah. Just the origins of the word, how it was used to degrade our people type. But she was explaining that, blah blah blah. Because the situation I guess arise, see me trolling a little bit. I'm like, blah blah blah, I'm just trolling. But I'm listening to her. So we had 4 managers at the time. And so we're gonna call this manager H, right? H is a black manager, like a little stud, cool, like one of the coolest managers we ever had. Like everybody loved H. But H wrote up the situation and put in an office for our GM to come take care of. You know what I mean? So I need to stop saying that. Take a shot every time I say you know what I mean. But so H wrote that up that night, and tensions basically died down. It was the end of the night. Night ended. Whatever. Heard nothing about it for a while. This happened, I don't even know, but this happened like months ago. Fast forward maybe like a month or two after, right? I literally just turned 21. It was my birthday. I came back, come work, one of my shifts, because I worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And at the end of my shift, like towards the middle of my shift, my manager goes, the GM, he goes, hey, come see me in the back before you leave, right? Am I in trouble? He's like, nah. I'm like, okay. All right. Yeah, lying ass. Anyways, so I go see him and he brings up the situation. Like he starts it off. I'm like, I already know what you're gonna say, right? He's like, so were you there tonight? I'm like, yeah, I was there, but like I was there in passing. I ain't really hear the whole conversation, so I can't confirm or deny if I heard anything. I ain't about to just be like, yeah, they said it or yeah, they didn't say it. You know what I mean? Because there's a report that apparently 2 white people said the N-word, which has made it a big deal. And not fast forward, but like pause. H had quit at the time, right? Like she decided to go do something else. She was tired of the restaurant industry. Like a lot of people hate the restaurant industry. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of it too. Just because you be having to deal with like some stupid people, you be hearing a lot of drama, customers. Like people be getting stressed, yelling at each other for no reason, bro. Like it's easy to get riled up in that industry. You really don't get paid enough to like tolerate that type of BS. But so he's sitting there, he got a little paper. He asked me like, write down the details and stuff like that. And he's like, okay, cool. So have you ever heard anybody else say the word? I'm like, yeah, He's like, who? No, I don't know, your whole black staff. What do you mean? He's like, have you ever said the word? Yes, I'm black. He goes, so how come one group can say it, but another group can't say it?
Stop. What do you mean by that?
And I look at him, I don't know, culture, history, context, like what? Bro, he tried to reason with me, like, that's not okay, bro. It's like going up to a bunch of women and then saying, hey, bitches. Bro, first off, Gay men already do that. The women already greet each other like that. That logic literally made no sense. It is like, or going up to my wife and calling her a bitch. Like, bro, what? If you hate your wife, just say that. Cause, bro, I'm saying it to a whole nother dude, another black person, and we get like, with the culture, bro. We understand what we saying to each other. Ain't nothing compared to what you trying to say equate, and then you questioning why we can say it and you can't, this and that. So he asked me to just write the stuff down, right? I'm like, all right, cool. It's like, oh, do you know when you said it? Like, all the time, bro. Like, I don't know. What? Anyways, so he's like, yeah, we're just gonna have to put you on leave. So literally, I'm shift 1, day 1. I had like 3 more shifts. I did not get to work the rest of that week. But it's cool. I was already getting tired of that job. So I started looking for like other jobs. Another girl, like I had class with, she was trying to put me onto her job, but they didn't have enough room for servers. And bro, I went to like a whole different city. I went to go apply to 3 different jobs like within that weekend before they even fired me, I think. Because I came eat like Sunday or something. Fired. He's like, yeah, I gotta let you know the bad news. Yeah, this and that. Because this is what happened. So 2 white people said it. The dishwasher admitted to saying it. He got chopped. And the other dude, the other person they accused of saying it was like holding her ground or whatever. And I guess he had to, save face. So I had to go, which made no sense at all. Let me make sure this recording. I bet. Had to make sure that's still recording. And just sitting there, bro. Like hearing the news, first off, I didn't really care. Like, it was a little upsetting. I hit up my sister. I'm like, okay, you're an attorney. Like, could I sue for this? Because I already know Louisiana is like an at-will employee like state. Like, I could get fired for no reason. They don't even have to clarify, and you have to have like proof. It would be hard to prove something like that in court. But I'm like, it's cool. I was already tired of that job. Like, it was pissing me off. Like, they were pissing me off, bro. Because I'm a bartender. I'm a server. And I have a whole full bar, whole section. And then the manager's like, why are you not running food? Oh, I don't know. We're in the middle of a rush. I have to make 20 drinks. I still have tables to attend to. You think I have time to go to the back of the kitchen? No. So, like, that type of stuff was pissing me off anyways. So, it's cool. And then I lost my respect for my GM, too. Like, I used to have respect for him. But it was like, bro, you did this to save face. And the reason I'm saying he did that to save face was, so apparently, remember the sweet older black lady I mentioned at the beginning of the story? She went to corporate because she said the GM was racist, or she feels like the GM is racist, and that's why H ended up quitting. And this whole like situation that never got handled finally got back to bought the light. And I guess it's for him to save face. So he decided to take action, and it just makes no sense. So to prove that you're not racist, he decided to fire a black person for saying a word that's in his culture, his context, and his history. That makes sense. So it really don't make no sense unless there's other reasons for me being fired, and that was just like a cover-up, you know what I mean? But as far as I could tell, I used to be on good standards with everybody in the restaurant. Like, I used to have people, I'll go in, like, to this day, oh my gosh, Ty, give me a hug, I miss you. Or, bro, you was the light of that place, like, you know what I mean? So I can't really see no other reason why but some BS just to get fired over, you know what I mean? But yeah, I had to sit there and like genuinely think. I thought about any times I must have been like in trouble, misguided, or I just did something and I had a masculine figure. I'm gonna say black masculine figure, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't really think I had like a white masculine figure in my life that gave me like this type of energy, attention, right? And for example, my coach, like, he pulled me in to his class one time based on something that happened between me and another student, and he let me know, and he was like, look, bro, he's an older man, so he didn't say the lingo I'm saying, but like, it's like, look, certain things you gotta protect yourself against. Like, I don't even like no accusations formed against my name because he's a teacher, and he's like, if he had a female student coming in the room or anything like that, he would leave the door wide open. Not 1 second is it gonna be closed. He don't play like that. He don't take no chances. You gotta do whatever you gotta do to protect yourself. And at the same time, like, he just moved cautiously and accordingly. Like, sometimes women, especially the female students, the younger students, would like to flirt with older guys so they find them attractive. He used to keep his ring on, he used to push these kids away, blah, 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 whatever actions he could. That's the grown, mature man that he was. So I remember that encounter. I remember another encounter with the dean of students, right, over another incident that happened once I got to college. And he was just basically talking to me. It's like, bro, it don't even sound like you're in the wrong. Like, I'm paraphrasing. It's like, you're not really in the wrong, but like, I can see how this become an issue and just certain things you got to watch with your behavior, blah blah blah. Like as a black man, you got to look out for yourself, and you got to be moving accordingly. You got to be using your mind. And it's like I really took time. I really appreciated those types of conversations because like they were looking out for me. They weren't just trying to discipline me or punish me straight out the way. They had a conversation with me, tried to understand me, and tried to guide me and correct me in a better way, better fashion. It's like, okay, look, we don't have to like move forward with this. And I started thinking, like, bro, if he really cared, he could have told me, hey, don't put that on that paper. Don't do this and that. Like, really, the conversation really ended the moment I said, yeah, I was there that night, but I don't know if it was said or not. Because I should not have even answered him when he's like, have you ever said the word? Like, the conversation should have been cut. Like, hey, that's not what you're interviewing me for. That's what you're not investigating me, questioning me for. You came to me about a particular incident, and that was it. That should have been it. But the fact that you dug deep down and you used me being naive and truthful and honest to you, because I thought, oh, I mean, I'm just being truthful. It's honest. Like, what that's going to do with me? I'm black anyways. The fact that you used that against me when I was willing to be trusting and vulnerable with you, nah, that killed all my respect to you, like man to man. Like that was it. So yeah, that's pretty much the story time. And my older sister told me, I basically gave them the ammo to fire me. Even then, like, bro, now I'm very cautious around saying the N-word around like white people or just at like work like settings now. Like I worked 2 jobs. I ended up working at another restaurant. It was crazy is I ended up working at another restaurant and here I'm the only black server there. I heard nothing but white people saying the N-word, right? That was so uncomfortable. And I wanted to say something. I'm like, I'm gonna wait a little bit because I'm getting more bread. I'm getting my bread up right now. I literally had to ask my mom to borrow money just to stay afloat because now I gotta pay rent and now I got extra stuff piling up just because I went like almost a month without a job and I had to do training. So like I had to wait really for like the check and then to start making my bread. So I was behind. I was like, I gotta stack up my bread. I can't blur out stuff. And it's not a corporate job either, so I can't go up the chain of command. It's like this is close on. They've been knowing each other for a while. I know who the managers are, the owners are. I'm in deep territory that I gotta watch myself for. But yeah, I'm trying to give y'all some more story times. At the end of the day, the story times are really just entertainment and education. So if you're a black man, black woman, or whatever in America, corporate America, be safe, protect yourself, protect your energy. I'm gonna go over about the white people saying the N-word at my job because I really did feel some type of way, and I got like some type of advice for that. But that's gonna be a separate video. But yeah, y'all just go ahead. If you like the video, like it, leave a sub, comment whatever else you want to see down below. I appreciate y'all, and at the end of the day, welcome to the brotherhood.